Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Rebsar Minoshan and I'm reporting about philosophy of life. Philosophy of life. A philosophy of life is any general attitude towards a philosophical view of the meaning of life or of the way life should be lived. It means the term is generally used in an informal sense, meaning a personal philosophy whose focus is resolving basic existential questions about the human condition rather than an academic philosophical endeavor. The term also refers to a specific conception of philosophizing as a way of life. That's one explanation of number one. Okay, next one is number two, philosophy of life. About Robert Bryan once observed, the purpose of life is a life of the purpose. What is the meaning of this? The purpose of life is the life of the purpose. Is nothing gives a person inner wholeness and peace like a distinct understanding of where they are going. In order to get somewhere, you need to define your end goal. That is essential. And the sooner you define it, the clearer everything else will become. A life without a purpose, okay, is a life without destination. Finding the right direction in life is an existential problem for all of us. Okay, get it? The next one is, or the third one is, philosophy of life. About what do you look forward into life? What you look forward into life? Okay, living without a purpose is dangerous. That is why we have to look for the purpose. If we don't have a purpose, we may up being depressed. But sometimes we don't have the find of our purpose. There are times that our purpose is already beside us. We just don't see it. We have to look forward inward. We have to check the existence of people around us. Most of the times, people around us can make us realize what our real purpose in life is. That's the explanation about the purpose of life is a life of a purpose. Okay? What rather than what do you look forward into life? Okay. Okay, number 4. Fyodor Dostoevsky once said, the mystery of human existence lies not is staying alive but in finding something to live for. What is the explanation for that? Okay, the meaning of that, the mystery of human existence lies not in saying staying alive, finding the right direction in life something you create. You make the decision to act, to try, to do something, no matter how small. At some point in life, you're going to have stopped thinking about taking in action and act. Your purpose in life is to find and do the things that make you smile, laugh, and forget time. Even you aren't sure yet, move into the exploration and experimentation phase of your life and enjoy the journey. You can put time on it. You can force yourself to find your why tomorrow or next month or even next year. By all of means, search for clarity. Oh, okay, that's why explanation. The mystery of human existence lies is not just staying alive, but in finding, word of finding something to live for. Okay, the next one, number 5. In the 1940s, Victor E. Frank was held prisoner in Nazi concentration camps. With all the agony and brutality, what kept Frank from giving up his relentless fight for his life was purpose. What is the meaning of this? Nazi concentration camps. Okay, Victor was held. He found the meaning in his struggle, and that's what gave him the power to push forward through unimaginable pain. A quote by Victor nicely sums up with his philosophy on how people were able to survive the camps without losing the will to live. Okay? Number 6 is about in his book, Man's Search for Meaning. Victor says, those who have a why to live can bear with almost anyhow. It means once you have defined your aims and what you want, it is easier to deal with doubts. Easier not to get distracted from what is important. Keep your focus and keep your moving. Only sustained movement in one direction can bring tangible results. You have permission to change your goal. Rethink. Choose another. By all means, it's hard to maintain any momentum if your direction is lacks definition. Okay? The next one is number 7. In order to reach big goals, you need time during which you must continue moving in your chosen direction, not being off course. Okay? Define your direction as early as possible is the most important decision in sports. But curiously enough, this also most important decision in life in general. But much fewer people realize it. Living on purpose means you live intentionally. Okay? The next is number 8. Napoleon Hill once said, there is no quality that one must possess to win, and that is definiteness of purpose, the knowledge of what one wants, and a burning desire to possess it. In order to get what you want, you have to choose direction or move towards it, constantly improving or over a prolonged period of time. Maximum speed and output requires a precise framework. People who have made genuine changes in their lives and managed to attain difficult goals are not stronger, more intelligent or fearless than you. The only difference is the decision to act in the direction of their dreams. Understand? Okay? That's why the knowledge of what wants. The next one is 9. A strong sense of purpose fuels your motivation. Successful. Successful people have definite sense of direction. They have a clear understanding of what success means to them. Everything they do is consistent with their goals. They look forward and decide where they want to be. Their day-to-day action helps them move closer to vision. Once you find your why, you will be more careful and selective about your daily action. That's why a strong sense of purpose fuels your motivation. Got it? The next one is, go to number 10. Clarity changes everything. What's the meaning of this? Clarity is a purpose, challenges you do the better and commit to actions that get you closer to the one thing you want. You really want into your life. With clarity, you can pull together resources, ideas, and people for a common cause. Without it, there is a wasted effort and even chaos. That's why clarity changes everything. Let's move forward. Number 11. Number 11. About your direction defines what you do in every day. What's the meaning of this? Okay, clarifying not only your purpose, but your direction reinforces your ultimate life purpose. You should have a clear understanding of what you want next month, next quarter, or next year. Think about it. When you feel unclear about goal, you have difficult achieving it. And if you don't why you should do something, you lack committed of taking action. You need to take action. That's why you need. You should. You should do something to clarify not only your purpose but your direction in your ultimate life to have a purpose. Okay? 12. Bud Bilanik, an executive coach, says to develop your personal clarity of your purpose, you need to do three things. Number one, first, define what success means to you personally. Second, create a vivid mental image of you as a success. This image should be as vivid as can you make it. Third, third one, clarify your personal values. This is the three. This is a tree you need. You need to develop your personal clarify or purpose. You need to do these three things. Okay? Let's move on the number 16. Number 16. Getting clear about what you want is a process of trial and error. Process of trial and error. Try something, then ask yourself, do I look like this? Yes. No? Ah, get a journal and start putting down your feelings, thoughts, actions, and behaviors. Use what you write. Use what you write as the way to pinpoint areas you are constantly exploring. Evaluate your results constantly. That's why getting clear about what you want is a process of trial and error. You need to try. Try something about yourself. Okay? Number 17. What actions, thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors are you attracted to the most? Okay? It means the key is to do more of what you enjoy and what brings you out the very best in you. And you will continually clarify what it is that you want to do, be, and have in life. You need to put yourself. Okay? Ay, number 18. Napoleon Hill once said, there is one quality that one must possess to win, and that is definiteness of purpose, the knowledge of what wants and burning desire to possess it. Is people who are constantly striving to achieve something meaningful in life. Clarify is the only way to reach deeper in yourself, to find out what makes you come alive. Well, start from somewhere confusing, because you probably like to do a lot of things. But once you define your purpose, you will become unstoppable. Trust me, you will become unstoppable. Define your purpose. It's not too late. Okay? The next one is successful people have a definite sense of direction. They have a clear understanding of what success means to them. Read it again. They have a clear understanding of what success means to them. Meaning, everything. they do is consistent with their goals. They look forward and decide where they want to be. Their day-to-day actions help them move closer to their vision. Once you find your why, you will become more careful and selective about your daily actions. Okay, that's why success means to them. Not them, all of us. Understand what I'm saying? And the last part, knowing your why is important first step in figuring out how to achieve the goals that excite you and create a life you enjoy living versus merely surviving. Indeed, only when you know your why will you find the courage to take the risk needed to get ahead, stay motivated when the chips are down, and move your life onto an entirely new, more challenging, and more rewarding trajectory. It means knowing your why is important. If you have been following along, if you have been following along, you've probably done a lot of critical thinking by now. Hopefully, you've reached a new level of self-awareness. I would suggest taking some time in a quiet time, place to think. Think about where you are headed in life. Are you happy with the direction of your life at the moment? The good news is it's never too late. It's never too late to change direction because you are in control. Reevaluate. Reevaluate how you're doing with living according to your core beliefs, principles, and philosophies. Adjust your goals and parameters so they up to date. Never be afraid of questioning everything once them again. Don't questioning everything once again. You have to believe yourself and have discipline. Okay? I hope you learned something about my report. The 20 explanation I've say, please understand. I hope you learned something. Thank you for listening. My name is Rebsar M. Inoshan from second year BPA. Thank you.